We're
Hey.
wearing the same clothes.
What the heck? This is a problem. Okay, let's start. That's the intro.
We're twinning.
Dear video games, it's us again. I'm Mav.
And I'm Snacks, and we're in a quest to bring you lots of fun.
We're live, not right now. We are. What day is it? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. It's before the live recording, but we are going to be busy. We're going to be
Hmm.
not here. So make sure if you're listening, it's probably Friday morning. We release our episodes Friday mornings at 6, not 6:30. Oh my God, I'm reading this so wrong. Oh my gosh, I completely butchered the intro. You
You're
finish
purple,
it.
I'm
You
pink.
finish
Okay.
it.
Our episodes go live on Friday mornings at 5 a.m. Pacific, and it's like a welcome to your weekend. And if you're tuning in at the end of this episode, you get to hear all about our adventures this
I'm
week.
I'm
And
literally so
while
excited.
we're pre-recording, oh, I'm really
I'm literally
excited.
so
We're a
excited.
little hopped up. We're flying out tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we're recording
I'm
on
recording.
Tuesday, and we're flying out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Exciting. Exciting. Okay, how are you? What's new?
I'm so tired. I just hosted the Redfall Xbox stream, which was interesting.
Hmm.
Um, I had a great experience. So there's a lot of stuff going on about Redfall right now. It just launched. A lot of people are not enjoying it. A lot of people are enjoying it. A lot of bugs, but then a lot of things, and there's just a lot up in the air. So it's too soon to
Yeah.
tell, honestly, until people start finishing the game and playing through the game. But
Hmm.
I had a lot of fun. It was really cool to chat with devs. They flew out to, yeah, they were like in person.
That's
They
so
flew out. It was
fun.
so super cool.
Uh,
And they were kind of like my tour guides. They were like showing me cool things and like how it was made
mhm.
and like the production behind it and like where to find the cool stuff and like all this
Yeah,
stuff. And so I got really lucky to play with them. That
that's
was
so cool
today.
though.
I like I raced
A little
home.
busy.
But we were at St. Jude, so that was
Hmm.
last week, and I was stuck in an airport for 24-ish, more than that. I don't want him to count. It's more than 24 hours at an airport. I think it was like more than that, roughly
It was a
that.
long
It was a
time.
long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't recommend going to the Dallas airport ever or staying there overnight. It's not great. It's weird. It's weird.
Hmm.
How are you? How was your time
Yeah, I
after
feel
St.
bad.
Jude?
Okay, well, I made it home safely. It was great. I had a relaxing morning after Mav left. But I'm happy to be home. I'm very, very full of like love and life after being at St. Jude. And so excited about this week. But just like Mav stated, we've had a lot of really exciting things go on in between St. Jude and even this week. So in between there, Mav's been hosting and she's been doing family stuff. I've been streaming nonstop to get like my fundraising for St. Jude going because we were gone this week. So I was like,
Hmm.
oh, I have to stream because we're not going to be here. So I feel like I'm been kind of like bouncing all over the place. But overall, I'm just feeling really blessed to be busy. For me, being busy is a sign of being so blessed and having so many opportunities. And I see it as a positive. So even though I'm very tired, I'm very happy.
Yeah, I know. We were like a foot off the ground, just like zipping and zooming.
Mm.
But it's a good
Oh,
thing
yeah.
because it goes up and down. So sometimes we are
Yeah.
calm and chill, which is usually when our streams are crazy. And then when we
Mm.
travel, we get to sort of
Yeah.
do things together and then change up the tone a little bit. So
Hmm.
super fun.
Hmm. Okay.
I didn't even,
Snack
hold
time
on.
at St. Jude. Don't tell them that. I didn't. We were sharing.
We were sharing. I just think it's so funny because like it was an incredible cupcake.
It was very good.
And then I ate your
But
cupcake. I was like, I'm eating yours.
okay, listen, what happened? This is what happened. Okay, so Mav and I like to share snacks. We have the opportunity. So there's a dessert bar, and we have a strategy. Okay, like I'm all about the snack strategy because this is a
We do
strategy.
strat. We're like,
I'm like,
okay,
okay, you take a plate. I'll take a plate. Okay, she's gonna take the strawberry cupcake. I'm gonna take the chocolate cupcake.
right.
She's like, I take the white cake pop. I take the pink cake pop. She takes two macarons. I take what red cake, right? So then
We
we
do
go sit down,
strategize.
and then we we taste them all to see. But then sometimes, I'm sure you've experienced this. Have you ever had like when someone has something better than you? Okay, so that this is a case of the Mav has a better cupcake.
It was
And I
really
was
good
like,
though.
so
Like,
I
oh,
my kept
I'm sorry. Can I have another bite?
I had one bite and I was like, it was
Not only
also
was it was the
beautiful.
cutest cake and it was the best cake. So,
Yeah, it
but
was absolutely delightful.
but
And
snacks took my cupcake.
we shared them. I also shared my snacks. I was a good sharer. It's so funny because for my snack time section at St. Jude, I said I like them. They had a mac and cheese bar, and then
Mm,
immediately after that, I said I like the desserts the most.
mm.
Love desserts. There were lots of really yummy desserts. Like the dessert bar on the last night was great. There
Yeah,
were lots. Like there was like what cheesecakes,
cheesecake pops
cupcakes,
and cheese.
macarons.
Yeah, there was a lot of treats.
Oh, tons. But we spent the whole time making new friends and barely ate anything.
Yeah, I feel like
So that was unfortunate.
we didn't eat much.
But yeah, but there was a mac and cheese bar, which also I wasn't supposed to eat, but I definitely did eat a little bit
Oh,
of.
but they were
It
making it
had
right there.
yeah, it was a mac and cheese bar where they make it, and it's in our little notes about what happened, but basically they make it for you right there, but they had truffle mac and cheese sauce.
Yeah, I had to get
I
it.
was like,
Just
excuse
just
me?
pop a Benadryl later.
Actually, I'm like, hopefully we don't
We're
die.
just gonna pass out in the bed.
The complaint though is that there was no water. We had
Yeah,
2 water bottles each, and we were
I was
there's
dehydrated.
just liquor. I was like, I need water.
I
They're like,
wish
have a
there was.
glass of wine.
That was that was the only thing I wish that was that there was more water because I was dying. But
Everything else was great. Yeah,
um
100%.
but yeah, we went to St. Jude, which is amazing. We
Mm-hmm.
actually went with a group of first timers. So they split
Mm-hmm.
St. Jude Summit in half or into two
Mm-hmm.
and allowed first timers to go first and then everyone else went later for a couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
So we only went for one day. And I thought it was really awesome. Like when we first got there, we were like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know anyone."
No one.
Literally nobody.
We're looking into a sea of people. It's like when
Literally.
you show up for lunch, you don't know where to sit. We were like,
And then we did because we were like, "Oh, our goal is to know everyone when we
yep,
leave." So
make friends.
yeah, so we did, and it was really cool. And it was so funny because we were in the food line, and I think I was eating a pita chip, and Dr. Lupo walks up and he goes, "Hey," and I thought I was gonna
Hi.
die because I choked on my bread. I was like, "Oh, great, lovely, awesome. Hey, Ben."
Oh no.
But it
Yeah.
was great. It was great to see them. Like we have a long history with them, and it was awesome
Mm-hmm.
to see Sam and
Yeah.
nice to catch up and in such like
Mm-hmm.
a calmer group. Um, very
Mm-hmm.
chill. So
Yeah. We made a
yeah,
lot of friends. It was really fun. We're so glad we
yeah,
went. So we're gonna recount our days at St. Jude for you and just let you know what we did and tell you just a little story about
yeah.
Mav and Snacks take St. Jude. Okay, we're trying to get to St. Jude. Mav gets up at some ungodly hour. I don't even remember.
Oh
And
my
we're both
god, it
traveling
was like
all
3
day.
a.m. Oh my god, it was like
Oh,
3 a.m. for a 6
that's
a.m.
gonna be
flight.
me
Blech.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Yikes. Yikes. And then I had oh yeah, my plane stopped working. I forget where I
oh
was.
yeah,
I think I was in Atlanta
yep.
trying to get to Tennessee
Mm.
and my plane died. And so that's never like happened before. So I was like, oh my, they were like, at first they were like, we're gonna have a 30-minute delay. And I was like, whatever, such is life. And then they were like, actually, we can't fix the plane. And I was like, holy. So we had to move. I thought, so in my head, like I fly a lot, but this is not a typical experience. I thought they were gonna like tow the plane away. We have to wait for a new plane. I don't know why I thought that. Instead, they were just like, "Hey, you can go to A9," and we were like at A11. They were like, "Just walk." I was like, "Oh, right." So that was great though. So then my flight was delayed, and I finally showed up, and Mav was waiting for me at the airport, and that was
I
the best
think I
part.
got delayed, but they didn't tell us because like my
Oh,
flight didn't take off for about 40-ish minutes until after it normally does.
oh,
But that airport was bad. I don't know. I don't
mm,
like the connection flight ones. They're never good. It's
yeah,
never good. I
yeah.
don't like it. Maybe
Well, and
because
it
I fly
takes a
so
lot of
far.
time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
To
I
deplane
completely
and get back on
understand
the
that.
plane and
Yeah.
then like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's worse if you're coming from Canada, let me assure you, because then
Oh,
they're like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like,
I'm just trying to catch a flight.
"Nothing." What kind of food's in your bag? And I'm like, Canadian snacks, coffee crisps. Leave me alone. Like actually, they legitimately are like, "Did you bring any food?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I brought Canadian snacks." Like every time. They're so
Candy.
suspicious.
They are.
So suspicious. We were late to dinner. We showed up. We got to see the Lupos, and then we made new friends.
Yeah, we did.
So
We
that was
talked to
awesome.
everybody and then we went to bed. I think we passed out because
Yeah.
we had been traveling since
I
forever.
was actually
I
so
slept
sick.
so hard.
I thought I was gonna pass out. So Matt sent me back to the hotel room, and I went to
Oh,
bed at
that's
like 8
right.
p.m.
That's right. You went
I
early
had a
back.
bad headache. That's what it
Oh, but
was.
traveling is so ass.
I was just exhausted, honestly.
I got
Well,
to
that's okay.
catch up
So
with some of the St. Jude friends after though. So it
yeah.
was nice to sort of like have some one-on-one time with everybody and shout out to Amanda. I
Yeah.
love you so much.
Yes.
It was great to
Yay.
meet her and everybody and the whole team. They did such a great job, and it really does take a village to herd streamers
Oh yeah. Absolutely. They did an
and run
awesome job.
events, and like they were flipping that room like whoo.
Yeah.
So
They did awesome.
yeah,
The next day, we got to wake up again at 6:30 a.m. So what time breakfast? Oh, it said breakfast and opening events 7:30. We're like, what?
Ah!
7:30.
Which I get because they're trying to get a bunch of groups around, but like
Yeah, I get it too.
it's was a
7:30.
different experience than I'm used to for sure. But
Yeah,
it was early, and we were like, yeah, 6:30, 6:45, rolling in.
yeah.
Everyone's already sitting. Like, oh shoot.
We were almost on time. We were only 15 minutes late,
Yeah.
and we met new friends, so that worked out well. And so that was great. We made it. We got ready. We made it down, and then we actually had to get. We got split up
That's right.
into
You're group 5, I'm group
groups.
9.
I was group 5.
And I didn't
Go
realize
group
like
5.
they were like, okay, everyone 7 and 8, and then everyone else, and we were like,
Oh yeah, even at the end when we were
I kept
doing that
asking like, are
immersive
you sure there's
experience.
group 9 people? And she's like, yes. Yes.
Aw, I
There
hate
is
that.
a group 9. But that's where I met Shella. So that
That's
was
true.
great.
Totally worth it. Yeah.
We met new friends. We went on a tour. I got to sort
Mm-hmm.
of do a tour because the last time I didn't. I went straight to the Target house and was like
Right.
doing other things, which I prefer more. I like the tour if I could have gone inside.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously with protocols, like you cannot. So maybe one day in the future,
Yeah.
I can actually go and help out or do something with them. I would love that.
Yeah. I hope that that's in the future. It was when we visited in 2019,
Even if
I
it's
actually
smaller.
did a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, like of the actual hospital. So I got to see like the ABC wall, the seasons changing, the
wanted to see that.
cafeteria, like the people in the red wagons, like the intake area. And this year we saw it through the window, which is once again we totally understand. But yes, I definitely agree.
There
that it would have
actually
been
is
nice.
a 300 people max a month.
A month,
A
yeah.
month. So we definitely hit that.
Yeah.
So hopefully in the future, maybe there's like different types of summits or something, or like, I don't know, something.
Yeah,
That way we
I
don't
understand.
That way it's not just like a wad of people just in like, I would hate as a parent just seeing a ton of people like looking around like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
what are these
Right.
kids?
Right.
But yeah, that was really cool. And I got to see Shella and find her and chat with everyone on the bus. And then we were getting ready for a group photo and Snacks walks up with friends.
Yes, I met friends in my group. I met Kate, which was awesome, and Alice. So shout out to my new friends
Who is friends
were
with
in grade
Shella
5.
because they were like
Yes.
split up. So we were like, what? What?
Yeah, so then we ended up together, and I was like, "This is Mav," and then everyone was already friends, and it was awesome. So we took a group photo, so we're all together.
And then we had
Amazing.
lunch, which was really
Yeah.
good.
It's barbecue.
And then we got to hear from Faith,
Yes, Faith.
her story. And that
Yeah.
was really inspiring and wild to see that giant jar of candy. So if you look online, that giant jar of candy is like roughly approximately how many shots she had to get, which is,
Yeah.
it was massive.
Yeah, huge. I think she said over 1,000.
Over
right?
1,000. Yeah. Several times a day, a week. It's just like,
Holy,
what a
while she
trooper.
was
It is
sick.
incredible what your body can just withstand.
Oh, truly.
Like chemo and treatments are,
Yeah.
I don't even know, like obviously, but like just being able to bounce back from any of that is crazy.
Oh,
So,
100%. The human body is amazing. You're totally right. That was amazing listening to Faye speak, and her mom was there as well, and actually her brother too. It was
mhm.
really amazing. And then we got to hear about updates for integrations. It's awesome. So St. Jude has a
Yeah.
team, and they've worked on the bars that you see across people's screen. They actually now have like a vertical one. They have kind of like new alerts, new activities, new like API to put in. So I added one to mine where, in addition to the bar, it lists the donators in the top left, which I thought was pretty cool. So people were making it like say just their name, which was like really awesome. So like doing donations in a row, and it was really cool to experiment with those. So we got to see a lot of new
Just new tech, which
demonstrations.
is wild.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
anything they can do to help people donate and not even just like give me your money, but like
Yeah.
cool ways to be able to share that you're helping is really
Yeah.
important.
Hmm.
And, people want to rally behind you as a
Yeah.
creator. So,
Yeah.
um, doing the extra time to set things up like that is very important. Like
Hmm.
it matters more than you think.
Yeah. And people, there's purpose behind, you're giving to St. Jude. And I feel like they just kind of even exemplify that, But I had a lot of Red Wagon purchases because that really stands out for people.
Hmm.
So if you're sick at St. Jude and, you need to move your child around from place to place, you can actually move them in these little red wagons. And they've just worked really hard to bring joy and happiness to a place where typically you might not find that. And
Hmm.
so it's just, once again, it's so great to be able to really like show people what their money can do and what their donations mean to the
I'm
people
glad
who are
they
at
share
St.
the
Jude.
the price too, because like we're trying to raise $2 million, but it costs a little bit more than
Hmm.
that to even run the whole place a
For
day.
one day.
Yeah. Not even including the research facility and like the things that they need. That is just the
Right.
hospital for a day. So,
That's insane.
and yeah. And so I'm really excited for the gaming community to rally. People are kind of
Yeah.
back to helping raise for charity. It is a really weird time in the world right now. So, the
Hmm.
thing that I personally am really inspired by is just all the research and like the percentage
Hmm.
of success that has just astronomically gone through the roof. Like it's
Hmm.
amazing what they've just done in just the last 2 years.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but yeah, what else did we do? Oh, oh yeah, we drew, we colored.
Yes,
No
we
one
did.
found. Okay, so when we were doing color or music and art therapy,
Hmm.
I wrote inside of the lid of one of the pencils. No one
Hmm.
found it, or maybe they
Oh,
didn't know who we were.
oh, also that. Sure. Or they may not have noticed, if
Yeah,
they just
but it
like
was like
dumped them
Mav
all
and
out.
Snacks were here, so if you ever saw
Hmm.
that, let us know.
It was
Um,
us. Music and art therapy was amazing. We got to listen to two sisters sing this song that they wrote when one of them was a patient of St. Jude when she was 16, and now she actually works there on the marketing team. So how
her name's
cool is
Emily,
that?
right? I
I
think
think
so.
so.
I think it's
And
Emily.
her and her
So
sister,
sweet. Oh my
oh
gosh,
my,
sisters, just incredible, just
voices of
great, just
angels. The
literally.
song they wrote about a
Yeah.
storm coming, it was absolutely
I think that was the
amazing.
only time you cried.
I'm not a very emotional person, like outwardly emotionally sad. And it was like I was really, really touched by their singing and the music therapy. It was really, really lovely. Yeah, I feel like that really resonated with me. I really enjoyed it.
What is this coffee? I don't remember. Oh, is that our coffee
Oh,
adventures?
that's our iced coffee. But we
Oh,
did we
okay.
went to do you remember the globe? There was these like so while we were doing like the music
Oh,
and
a
art therapy,
globe.
they were taking our groups
Yeah.
to see the interactive St. Jude stuff. So they have all these really cool things like a globe, like a 360 globe where you can walk around it and they use that to like promote St. Jude. They also have a
Mhm.
tunnel that they like project things onto. And then there
A
was also
360
the
room.
room. Yeah, that was really
Oh,
cool.
it was literally so sweet.
This girl drew a fish and they animated it into a story to tell her story. It's actually really cool. Really cool. I love that too.
It was really cute. People were
It was
walking out of the
really,
room just bawling, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't go in
oh
there! Don't make me go
gosh.
in there." But it was good. It was really cute.
Yeah, I loved that.
I can't imagine this being a first time trip. It's like they didn't do a ton, but not because they couldn't. Like
Hmm.
obviously the things that they couldn't do, but I think as a
Right.
first time not knowing what to expect, I think it's a lot. Like I think it's a bit it can be overwhelming. So
It
I
definitely can
think they
be.
did just enough to feel like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I appreciated the downtime in the afternoon, which Mav would have appreciated too had I not made her get dressed again. So we were in different groups, so I got to shuttle back first. Okay, I shuttle back. I lay in the bed for 15 minutes, and then Mav comes home, and I'm like, "Get up.
She's like,
We're
I'm
gonna
ready.
take
I'm like,
photos."
no.
So she did lay down for like 10 minutes before I was like, "You know what you need? You need an iced
Coffee.
coffee."
And I was like,
And
iced
so
coffee? You
so
have
then we
my
went
attention.
because when we checked in, the lady who checked us in said they have excellent coffee around the corner, like inside the hotel. And I was like, they said there's good coffee. Do you want to go get you a coffee? And she's like, yeah, but then I roped her into coming with me. So we got ready to do a photo shoot for Dear Video Games for our new merch, and it went so well. And we went down to the bar, and the lady's like, oh, the baristas aren't here. I can't make a coffee. And she was like, well, I do have like this iced coffee, and I can check and see if there is some. And it was absolutely scrumptious.
It was so good. It was probably the best iced coffee I've had in forever. Like, it was so smooth. It didn't even taste
Why
like
was it
coffee.
so good? Is it because is it because we were exhausted, or because it was actually like, because I
think
feel
it
like
was
it was actually really
good.
good. It was
Because then
very
it was,
delicious.
what did you ask for? I changed my order to your
Oh
order.
yes,
It was like butterscotch.
butterscotch. Yes,
So
like you know how you can get butterscotch drizzle.
It was literally so good.
Oh, it was
She was
very
so
good.
sweet, and we tipped her.
Oh yeah, Mav tipped her very generously. Generously.
Literally so sweet.
And then we took our coffee outside and did a photo shoot, and that's really funny because there was no one outside in
Nobody.
the pool area.
Literally no
It
one.
was beautiful, and there was so much sun. It was actually like the perfect place to take pictures. So we kind of, it's really funny. We have this little cute clip that's on Twitter, but we stacked up these pillows to make a little tripod, and we're taking photos and like running back and forth and having this little photo shoot. And little do we know, but looking out their window,
Sam Lupo out here creeping.
watching us.
It was so funny because Ben was like, she flew over the bed to like go see what we were
Superman
doing.
dive, get her phone. Like,
But just so sweet. And
Really
she texted me and
sweet.
she's like, did the pictures turn out good or something? And I was like, what? And it was like pictures of us like running back and forth because we set the 3-second timer on the
Yeah.
phone. So we were like, oh my gosh, okay, pose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
again.
Listen, you have to get crafty. You know, if you're
Mm-hmm.
traveling a lot and we have content to shoot, we're going to shoot the content.
Yeah, we're creative. Yeah, so shout out to Sam. Thanks so much
That was so
for
funny.
sharing that little moment with us. It's really
All
cute.
behind the scenes of us.
Yeah, then we
chaotically.
were off to the races again. Back to dinner, which we kind of touched on. That was with the charcuterie. They had charcuteries and appetizer,
Charcuterie.
which we didn't touch because we were too busy. Well, actually, it's not because
we
were too
grabbed the
busy.
dessert.
We went to dessert.
We had dessert first.
I was like-
okay.
We had to get dessert while there's still tons of dessert.
And then
And pasta dinner.
drinks. And we met a woman named Shannon
We did.
who is bridging makeup and beauty and gaming and charity. So Shannon, hi. Which is so funny because you're Shannon and she's Shannon. I'm like,
Yes.
the Shannon.
Go Shannon. She was like, "You're giving Shannon a good name, a good rep," and I was like, "That's really nice." It's
Literally
really
so
sweet.
kind. So
So nice.
we might be doing stuff in the future. So just keep your eyes out. But really just cool to have met a lot of people. We got to see
Yeah.
so many people from the St. Jude team.
Yeah.
And
Oh, friends, Shiraz. We saw Shiraz.
yeah, we saw Shiraz, and Shiraz is doing his obviously awesome things. He used to be, what was he? Well, the lead at Twitter Gaming.
Yeah, something.
He really has like helped me so much in the space. He helped me get verified. He helped me get opportunities with sponsorships and did a lot of really cool stuff with him on that platform, and then helped Dear Video Games. So if you follow us on Twitter, he helped us get our @name because it was taken and it by nobody. So yeah, it was really cool for him to have helped us with that. And so he was really excited to come and see us in his bright orange glory.
Yes. Yes, that was amazing to see him. And then the event ended at like 8, right? Ish. So then we went around the corner to the bar and we had some drinks with some friends and we just chatted and hung out.
Oh, it was so cool to
It
sort
was
of.
so nice. We were so tired. Like at 10:15, I look at Mav and I'm like, "Are you okay?"
I was like, it's time for bed. I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Speaking of this, we go back to the room and shower, and then I was like, "Look, I got Korean face masks," and we looked like we looked like
like serial
we were
killers.
from a horror game.
Yeah.
It was absolutely terrifying. I actually was scared of
I thought I was
myself.
going to pee my pants.
We were taking photos, and I was just It was just, I don't know if those photos will ever see the light of day, but
I cannot. I've been
it
banned.
was like absolutely terrifying. Like, it was nightmare fuel. And then we went, well, it says that we went to sleep, but we didn't. We actually talked for like 4 hours. I swear to God, we went to bed at like
Well,
1:30.
first we said goodnight, and then we were like, "Hey, are you up?
Hi.
You awake?"
It's because we're not together all the time. So then we're just talking.
I know, I know. It was
Yeah.
great. I
Mm-hmm.
and then I left early to go to
Mm-hmm.
catch my flight, which never
Yeah.
came. Uh Actually, it was delayed for a few hours and then we
Yeah.
caught it and then I got stuck there. So I don't know what's better, being stuck at Dallas or Memphis, but
They both suck.
Snacks went and had brunch and had a
I
wonderful
did.
time with Nerdy
I had
Night and
brunch
then
with her. Yes.
came to the
And
airport and
Sam.
found me pissed off.
Actually, like literally, I slept in, took my time, went downstairs. We went for lunch. We had brunch with friends. It was awesome. I had pancakes, shared some fruit with Nettie. And then we walked back and then casually took the shuttle. Show up, she's still there.
I'm like, she's like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm hungry. I'm tired. I don't like it. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
never got to go home, but that's okay.
Yeah. So then I left. Well, Mav actually left. We both kind of left at the same time then, and then we both ended up home eventually. Mav just took 24 hours to get there.
Well, it took me 24 hours and I met a girl named Jackie who goes by,
Yes.
I don't know her username actually,
Mm.
something mac and cheese, please.
Oh, mac and cheese lovers. Unite.
And she's actually has been a big Minecraft YouTuber and works with a lot of bigger Minecraft YouTubers. And
Cool.
she was talking about how she would love to get into more hosting because she does like,
Mm.
she used to be a news anchor and then does a little bit of hosting here and there. And then I was like, oh, I want to learn more about YouTube. And so we were like, oh my gosh, we're literally stuck together in this
Mhm.
airport together. And so we really got to chat about YouTube and the gaming industry and different ways of hosting and how the Xbox hosting things were. And so that was really, really fun. And I met a new friend. So we survived. We
Yeah.
slept, we shared on the same, we slept on the bench together. We slept in in
Oh
the
my
back.
God, I'm so sorry.
We slept in a chair together. We were just like huddled up together, just laughing.
Oh, awful.
And
I'm
then
sorry.
and then we finally got on a plane, flew
Mhm.
forever, and then
Right, you weren't even close to home
no,
yet.
no, and then I had to go get my bag, which they had in the back, but they don't talk very nicely with each other, Alaska and American. They have this like one world united plan thing, but they're not friends. Because Alaska was like, no, you have to talk to American. American was like, no, you have to go
Oh.
talk to Alaska. And
Oh
so
my God, after all that.
after all that, then I had to go and
Oh,
wait in line for my luggage, and then I drove her home,
oh,
um,
that's nice of you.
which is beautiful, a beautiful drive. But she has a trek. Like she is far from the airport. She's farther than me. She's like much, much north than
No.
me. So I'm like, oh man, I can imagine. Um,
Wow.
but yeah, it was an adventure, and
We'll do it again tomorrow.
and we'll do it tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's nonstop, right? So it's gonna be
Oh,
better.
I announced that my proceeds, my
Mm-hmm.
sub revenue is going to be going to charity each month. So I'm really excited to be able to do that. I've just been really lucky and just happy to be here, and I have a lot of friends in the dev space now after the whole pandemic things. I really got close with them and they've really like pushed me to be a better host and pushed me to do more things in terms of like sponsored things and like even can't talk about it now, but like it's just I'm just really happy to be here and I've always wanted to do that. It's not that I don't make anything on Twitch, it's that it's a community place. And so I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I already, I don't know. I just feel like being able to share that with everybody, that what they help and things that they can put their money towards. If they like the show, I tell them it goes towards that or whatever. Has always
Right.
been something I wanted to do. So
So
now
proud
I
of
get
you.
to.
Amazing. Amazing. So proud of you. I can't wait to see like who you pick and where you send that and just like the variety.
Yeah.
Excited.
I'm
I'm
excited for
excited to
that.
see
That's
which
gonna be
way
so
you
fun.
go. Yes, amazing. Moving on to closing out this week's pod, let's share a little bit about what we learned this week. I am really bad about documenting my life. And I'm not saying that you have to document your life even for content creation, but even just for myself.
Yeah.
I don't do a very good job like taking videos or photos and sometimes when I look back at my phone, there's been periods in my life that are like completely undocumented.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been working to changing that because I just love to live in the moment. And even
Mm-hmm.
though that's so great, having a way to document those memories for myself and then if I want to share them with someone just makes the moments even better. And so this past week at St. Jude, I feel like I found a really great balance. I was in the moment when I was in the moment and things were amazing. And when there was an opportunity to document that or take a photo or do something special, I tried to really capitalize that. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt like I feel happy with that. I feel like I didn't miss out on anything. Like I didn't have my phone out all the time and that I still got to enjoy things. And I actually did apply that as well to the Spirited Away live action in the theater. I
Yeah.
took a few photos of things that were really awesome and then I just tried to like put my phone away and just really enjoy it, you know, in case I never get to see it again. So that was absolutely amazing. And I feel good about it. I feel
Yeah.
happy. Because there have been times that I was with Mav too and I took not a single photo.
I wish
Like
we
an
did
actual
too.
zero.
And I think
Yeah, like just a few.
I was talking to Mr. Mav about this, and like we have started to do a little more vlogs. We vlog a little bit together,
Yes.
and it feels funny because you're like, we creators, but actually, like it's kind of cute because I went to the Tulip Festival. Actually, oh my gosh, there's so much going on. I went to the Tulip Festival and we were like vlogging, walking around, and baby's like
Aw.
grumpy, and the other one of the bigs is sneezing, and we're just like, yep, we're just out here. But then I get to like look back. And so I did that with little mister where I just recorded us. I just placed my camera and recorded us baking. And I
Aw.
forgot I was recording, but it was just like showing him what to do and like how to do that and blah, blah,
Mhm.
blah. Now I just have like this long video of us trying to bake and mix stuff and make a mess. So
Mhm.
it's
Like what a
definitely,
precious memory.
yeah, you don't have to share everything. Like you can just make
Mhm.
stuff because you like it. So,
Mhm. Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
I learned to bring more eye masks.
Oh yeah, Mav and I showed up together and I was, look, I brought you an eye mask and it steams and turns your face into a panda.
Yeah.
Everything you ever
Definitely
wanted.
love the eye mask. I can't live without it now.
Yeah,
Good job. Thanks a lot.
amazing.
And then I bought a blanket for the plane, and it gets really cold, then it gets really hot. So I don't know, but I
Yes.
wish I had a blanket, especially on
Mhm.
these longer trips. I just feel like you have to expect the worst, and I've been through that, and so it was like my 3 a.m. purchase of like, what do I need right now? I was like, I want a
A
blanket.
blanket. Actually though,
I need
I
eye
travel with a
masks.
blanket.
And I'm
I
really glad
trust.
I brought earbuds because they're noise canceling. So
Oh,
they're so
right.
nice. Oh my God.
Necessary. Absolutely necessary.
Um,
Well, you'll be well prepared
and
for this
snacks.
week. Yes. Oh yeah. I think there's a mix there. I like to bring my own snacks so I have something. I
Yeah.
also like to pick something out at the airport because
Right.
airport snacks just hit better,
Yeah.
even if I have the same snack at home. But I
Don't not bring
digress.
anything, but bring something and go
Yes.
pick something. Don't be
Yes.
like me
Yes.
in Memphis and
Yes.
be like, I'll get something in the next airport. Like, oh my gosh,
No. Yeah. Absolutely.
that was a mistake.
Absolutely. Okay, well, looking ahead to this week, we're
Why didn't
so
you highlight my
excited.
name?
Okay, so the thing is on the sheet, Mav didn't fill out her section, but that's okay because I'm going to share it for both of us. But
Yeah.
normally I do highlight it in bright neon yellow for her.
I feel
And if
so
it's really
seen.
important, I actually change the font color to red so it looks like an actual
Do it.
emergency,
I
so she'll
need
fill
you.
it out.
Emergency.
But I felt like since we're doing the same thing later this week, we could just share it together. So we're so excited to say that we're off to do something so cool, which is why we're pre-recording the podcast right now. We're gonna be at Legoland in New York. I've
Dab.
never been.
Dab. Dab.
It's gonna be amazing. We can't say more right now, but we will be sharing more this week. So stay tuned to our socials and just keep an eye out while we're away, and
Mhm.
we'll be sharing what we're up to there very, very soon. Yay!
Really wild. Like absolutely
Oh my
insane.
gosh. Looking at the things we're gonna do, I'm very excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
gonna make Mav record
everything.
me
We we
winning
have we have
at
recording to
life.
do, so I'm really excited.
Yep.
This is actually the last event was a fundraising event. This is actually a work event. So
Mm-hmm.
really excited to make some fun stuff. Who knows what's going to happen?
Can't wait.
So keep your eyes out on socials and on Fan House. We'll definitely let you guys know first.
Yeah.
With
Absolutely.
that, though, thank you all for joining us today. If you're watching or listening, make sure you download Dear Video Games Pod everywhere you listen on the podcast feed. So Spotify, which Spotify actually commented on our post.
They did. I texted Mav and Kaploff, so I'm like, help! Spotify tweeted at us, and I don't know what to say.
Oh God!
I'm like, what do I say?
But it was your idea to post something in the May clip. So that was really funny. And I loved that. So that was really cool. So make sure you subscribe on all platforms. And thank you again for rating the pod. People have been rating it, so I appreciate that. And make sure to subscribe on YouTube. We actually put out playthroughs regularly, and all of our video podcasts go there. So make sure to subscribe.
Lots to see, and a big thank you to everyone who does subscribe and support us on Fan House. It means the world to us. It's an awesome way to support us even more, see behind the scenes content, and know everything we're up to first. So if you haven't checked it out yet and you'd like to, you can use code podcast for a free month. So come on by.
And the next time you see us, we are going to be back. So we'll be live.
Yes. Stay tuned. Can't wait to see you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.